Long time no see for some last minute beef here.
Just when you make it out, they find a way to pull you back in.
Right? Somehow Zuko showed up.
Zuko showed up, ducked again, and then showed up,
Yeah,
maybe?
he ducked within like 15 seconds of showing up.
You know, he popped into chat just to roll map, but does that mean that he's willing to play?
Oh, this is true. This is true.
I mean, he's just really going for a certain flavor, and this beef needs to marinate for a while.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I'll be right back. I'll click to the eyeball if it shows up.
Welcome all to the content we thought we'd never actually see. Zuko over here abandoning some of the more tank push that he's been trying to go with for a more offensive approach. And I think this looks about the same as Edgar's box from his game with Rice Crew. Set up a more offensive box just to still try to tank push with Christy and Sissy.
Okay, I'm back. Did the stream explode while I was gone?
Yeah, it's died like 14 times. It's been buffering the whole time. No, I'm kidding.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Zuko playing tank push. What is this? He's got
So
a tank and a healer picked.
yeah, he during the scrims that I've seen, during the week, this is actually a much more offensive box. Like he was like a 4-and-4 tank push, and then he made a more offensive box just to still fall back on it anyways.
Yeah, I guess so. To get a worse healer. um, so I guess Edgar's not going to be picking a tank here. We'll see how this
Or
goes. Tatalia is pretty strong against this Agnes. That was a good pick by Zuko.
fourth pick Patricia, as we've already seen, is very, very strong.
Yeah, especially because he's also now going to get like Kirika. And Kirika plus Patricia is a strong combo. Because that means she's fully ready turn 2. And the only thing Zuko's really going to be able to use to absolutely kill one of those units is the Tatalia. Julian might have a bit of trouble activating in this matchup. Oh, he takes the auto. I think Julian might have a bit of trouble activating in this matchup. Maybe the Tatalia fixed from 3C triggering on other people gets him going or something, but
Yeah, because it's hard to bring Sanction into Kyra and Helena doing reactive heals.
yeah, and then you've also got like the Agnes who's going to be healing whenever she hits something. Patricia's 3C does some healing. Like it's going to be hard to keep damage on Edgar's team. You did have to take the Julian because, I mean, you're not going to take the Imelda there, unless he has a lot of faith in her healing abilities. I wouldn't. So I think the Julian is the better pick, but he's going to be struggling a bit, I think.
I think Zuko's team again struggles with the where do we find an attack buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sissy could bring mass attack, but she's probably going to want mass heal.
Yeah, I think so. I also think that we might see a heal block AoE Patricia here. I think that would be really, really strong against Zuko's team here. Because Sissy just does not have a way to deal with heal block and heal at the same time. Like if she gets, I guess Inspire could heal one person from her casting passive after you use it to dispel the actual heal block. But I mean, she's going to give up really, really fast if that's an acid burns Patricia. But it's single target. Let's see. Kyra looks pretty normal. Sword Dance Auto, AoE Agnes, and then yeah, the single target Patricia. 2-skill Tatalia, I think that makes sense here. No mass heal, she brought, yeah, Inspire, and single target heal. Pretty normal Julian with the DPS single target troop. Pretty normal Milk. Phalanx on Christie I think makes sense. It's Cav Christie, so she probably lives the Helena. AoE's gonna be doing Helena's gonna be doing more AoE splashing than anything else here, I think.
Oh, no wonder that int's low. This absolute psycho is running boots on Milk.
The Michi strats.
I mean, he could throw her away right now to go kill one life on Kyra.
Yeah, exactly. I know someone who got like burnt really hard by Michi's boots milk like twice. But yeah, it's pretty limited. I like that first action to Talia play, actually. That's going to give a lot of debuffs to Edgar's team here when she triggers this 3C. They're not strong strength debuffs, but they're debuffs nonetheless.
Every little bit is there to help.
Yeah, so it's full single target Julian, so he's gonna have trouble reaching. Also, this Natalia didn't move very far forward. Um, and she didn't breeze, and Sissy does not have Inspire ready. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. She reaches as far as in front of the Helena, it looks like, which isn't that threatening. It gives Edgar a fair amount of room to move up here. With this average to, or Agnes to, prevent the Tormilk from going too crazy on him. Usual Zuko gaming here with him is going to be spending the entire 300 seconds of backup time on the first turn.
I was just thinking to myself that he's at halftime now on 2 actions.
Yeah. He's moving really defensively here. He's really not moving his units into the action. So Edgar can move pretty far up here.
I mean, at least he breezed there to keep some pressure up, but...
The thing is, unlike the Tatalia, she's not going to one-shot anything because of the Agnes.
Unless Edgar, like a fool, throws Agnes into the wind.
Yeah. How far? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, she's threatening pretty far with that breeze, yeah. So Agnes has to stay where she is. But Agnes's Revive Aura is a whopping 5 tiles, so it does give him some leeway. He really just kind of has to avoid the Tatalia. Let's look at Elena's range here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0, 0, 1, 2. So she is in perfectly good threat range to lead next turn for Edgar, even from where she is. Kyra's going to have some trouble getting in.
Oh, Zuko cast that on Tatalia, not Milk. Okay.
The invest.
Just really wanted to cleanse those debuffs.
Yeah, maybe he's getting some DI up too. Oh, is that not Night Bloom? Or no, does Tatalia do 3 debuffs? I guess she does 3. Maybe he's getting like regen on his team or something too. I don't know. It's interesting. It's also interesting that he didn't bring Maidens here on Kyra. I think this is actually a pretty feasible Maidens Kyra game. I don't think Tatalia or Julian are really going to be that tanky if it's T-Star Kyra. And you could run, like, none of these units run T-Star other than potentially Milk, who's... Julian does not have Shinobis now, Sam. I don't think. I've never seen them on him, at least. But yeah, I think Maiden's Kyra would be reasonable, especially because it's Sin, so I'm pretty sure that would pretty easily tank Tatalia between Brights and the Maiden's DR. We see him move her up into range, I think.
No lucky Tatalia breeze off the investment.
Yeah. It actually, he's just outside of Tata range, it looks like. So now he gets the Tata breeze. What's Otto's range looking like here? 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, not even close. I think Otto can reach the space in front of Tatalia, if I counted that correctly.
Julian does in fact get Shinobi, I just checked.
Wow.
I'm a little surprised that I've never seen a Julian run Shinobi.
Yeah, I mean, he runs those goblins so often, like even the Arc Assassins are somewhat rare. In non-waifu war context where he's like one of the actual premier assassins. Because in regular ladder play, not super functional as assassin because either Rosen keeps everyone at 100% HP or he gets massively, massively slowed down by Awakener. Also, this is an Archer Julian. I feel like I see a lot of people run Sin.
I've been seeing a little bit of Archer Julian here and there
Mm-hmm.
with some of the flyers that are kicking around.
Yeah, that's true. I think his Archer class has a nice, like, it's either crit damage up or AoE damage up heart bond too.
Yeah, I believe it's AoE damage.
Edgar taking his time. What happened to Otto's Patricia Breeze? Was he actual Breeze and then I got rid of it?
No, he's just stood twice now.
I thought it was a longer duration than that. I see.
Now the other,
I must be thinking of
yeah,
the unique buff.
it would be a little extra overbearing if both the buff and the breeze were 4 turns.
Mm-hmm. I guess he's waiting to last action move the Helena in. I feel like he can move this Kyra up now because Sissy's not exactly going to hit something. And if Zuko uses AA. Okay, so he stands the Helena. I was wondering if you go in with Helena and Kyra this turn to put pressure because Zuko can only kill one of them. I guess it's not like he immediately has to kill the Helena. Like killing the Kyra is probably fine in that instance, but I just think she's gonna have a lot of trouble getting in. And with this Tatalia breezed, um, I think she's a significant danger, although she's still really far back. Yeah, it's been slow. Zuko has been Zuko gaming with the backup time.
Oh, just wholly inviting Tatalia to come in for
Yeah,
Kyra?
I don't think that's terrible, honestly.
For
Um,
Zuko to take or for Edgar to give it?
for Edgar to give it, right? Because the thing is, you've got this Patricia. So when Tatalia goes to kill, she's going to get that little AoE and take fixed damage from that, so she's not going to keep her hide up. And Kyra is the only dedicated single target unit in Edgar's draft here. His real win con is AoE overwhelming the Sissy. And that takes the main unit that's pressuring his stuff through the Agnes revive off the field if Zuko takes that trade.
Yeah, and it's not like anything else will be splashed by Tatalia.
Yeah. Like I think that'd be pretty favorable for Edgar if he throws the Tatalia, which is the main thing that's kind of doing something against this Agnes being an OP tank. This is some real fog gaming right here.
My internet died for a second. How does Agnes have her Halo back again? Oh, this reduces skill cooldowns. Okay. I didn't see that. That he like used the heal on Agnes to.
Yeah, to reset the cooldowns. This is actually a really strong skill. Like, I don't know how much ladder you've played recently, but Patricia Jace is like the most ungodly OP combo. Because he can jump in AoE, and then you can reset him, and then he can jump in again to do single target. It's so stupid.
Awful.
I hate Jace so much. Jace hate.
My Patricia just hit 4 stars today, so maybe I'll actually get to start doing that myself.
She's also pretty filthy with ISO. You can use her to speed up ISO's AA cooldown. There's a lot you can do with CD manipulation. So Otto's moving up. He's going to be doing some tree gaming here. I don't think unbuffed Tatalia is killing a tree gaming Otto. Milk probably is. It's these troops, and he's probably Tiamat, but she can hit from outside of his aura, so I don't think it'll whiff. It's just, you got the Agnes revive. and you're throwing milk if you do that. So I think he was fine to do this.
With boots and no attack buff, I'm not even sure that takes first life.
Of the milk. Yeah, I don't know. So it's going to be a lot of damage reduction if this is a Tiamat. I guess it's probably not Tiamat because it's exclusive to his armor, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it is still these Lancer troops on a tree. And they do have damage reduction against ranged attacks. She'll have a DI buff if she goes in, at least from the AA, but I don't know. That's going to be some pretty...
It'll be
Yikes, man.
suspect at best.
Yeah. How much longer does Patricia have the AoE as the AoE? Does it switch back when you cast it, or does it automatically switch back after a certain amount of time?
I think it'll automatically switch back when no one has the buff anymore.
Okay. I wonder if this is Meteor Kyra, or he's just getting really bad luck with the breeze. Is he going to use this to body block something? I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe he wanted to invite the Kyra in. I wouldn't take that though. I wouldn't waste the skill.
Oh, no. Now that he's moved auto up. Yeah, this is... Oh, wow, that...
Nice Tatalia kill. That looks pretty close, actually.
Yeah. I guess he did manage to skirt down low enough outside of auto aura. And Helena does not stack her tile with tree, right?
I have no idea. Helena was gone from meta by the time I started playing, so I'm not that intimately familiar with the details. So Kyra can reach to punish the Tatalia at least, but that is one of his Agnes revives gone. But if she uses that, that should also turn off the Julian because it'll heal the Autocrato afterwards. So Zuko doesn't have a whole ton of follow-up after the Tatalia trade. I think it's better than the Kyra trade would have been, but we'll have to see how things go for Zuko here.
Yeah, getting a whole unit and half of Kyra's effectiveness, I feel, is pretty decent.
Yeah. I'm really just worried that once Edgar gets like this auto up close enough for Patricia to cast something off of him, Zuko's team just evaporates to the AoE. He didn't bring 2 AoEs, so there's a little bit less of a threat of that. I'm really surprised he didn't bring like Meteor or Acid Burns. So yeah, Julian is back to being a very sad and low reach unit. Milk can reach stuff, but she's not killing through the Agnes revives, of which there's still one. So Zuko's lacking a lot of pressure right now. So I think Edgar should be moving up some.
I think that's why he set the guard there to run Milk up to maybe take a shot at one of these two.
I wouldn't expect this Milk to live the Kyra though, so let's see who has a turn prio here. It's gonna be Edgar's turn prio now, right? So Zuko does have P2 AA options then too. It should be Zuko turn prio now, or Edgar turn prio now, I think. Let's see. So she whiffs the AoE to get it back to movie buff mode. 2 actions left, 3 actions left, yeah.
Alright, I have no clue how her 3C works then. If it's just already back.
Yeah. I'm not really sure. I really think the single target on her was a weird choice. How far is milk threatening? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Agnes can move up a couple spaces. He just has to make sure Agnes doesn't get killed by milk. Um, yeah, I'm with you, Zigram, especially because he's playing against a Christiane here that he's not really going to try to bust. Even if the Helena hadn't been the unit to get traded, your game plan's not really to bust the Christiane anytime early. You just let the Patricia fixed damage take care of it, um, or you eventually endgame it with Helena, um, or whoever you have left. I don't think single target on Pat is the right move. Sissy might be able to kind of recover things from that.
Zuko desperately hoping for a breeze or an attack buff.
Yeah. Well, she is breezed already, but an attack buff sure would be nice.
Well, it's only the
Oh, it's
inspire
fire
breeze.
breeze. Yeah, that's right.
The investment paid off.
It did. So Agnes is still out of milk reach though, so she's not gonna be able to do anything immediately. But Zuko has some strong AA options now that he's P2 and has the milk ready.
Milk can now just reach Agnes.
Can she? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. And okay.
And now she cannot.
Yeah, so it would have been before that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Yeah, you're right. That's 5. Did he not like the chances of unattack buffed milk versus Agnes? I maybe wouldn't either, to be honest.
I guess her fixed damage is immunable, and holies will still have their big DR at 100%.
Yeah, exactly. And Shrine Maidens actually don't have a trivial amount of magic defense. Um, they actually have like the highest magic defense of that category, other than Sorks and those Holy Guard mages. They just have bad HP, but the fairies aren't going to one tick them or anything. So Zuko is running into backup time issues now because he spent 130 seconds on his first two actions. He's got 30 seconds left here to play this out, which with this AA character like Sissy can be pretty hard from a piloting perspective. That just is a lot of potential moves you can make.
The shorter this map gets, the worse auto is for Zuko.
Yeah. I mean, he already has 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can he hit everything right now? Because isn't his AoE 7 with BB?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he can go to that tree.
Yeah.
And that's
It's not.
really gonna...
It's gonna steal
I mean,
buffs at least. Maybe he gets an attack buff off this Julian or something, or off
if
of
he
Christy.
goes for the milk act again here, maybe with the 30%? Or another investment.
Yep. I mean, the thing is, even if you take the milk act again, right? Edgar has turn priority and an Agnes, so you use Patricia or Kyra to punish the milk, and then you just revive. Or Julian comes in and then you kill the Julian. Spirit Boots auto.
That's extra awkward. Because now Milk cannot take her action first because she is otherwise dead.
Yeah. Did he still guard? Oh man, I think he's still guard. Autocrato Gaming. um, and this Autocrato looking pretty thick now with all those buffs.
Oof.
And stealing the breeze was nice, because that means he goes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next turn, hits everyone because he has to move out of the fog here. So a nice juicy heal block AoE and a good Patricia target that he's not going to be able to kill in one action. Does she have reset back up to heal him if the Torb Milk goes for him? He uses it now. I don't know if that's the right play. I think you moved Kyra first so that he can't do like milk into Julian. Oh, she was straight line gaming, that's right. Because of the debuff. She wouldn't have been able to reach anyways.
Which now he can just do again with turn prio.
Yeah. I think you go way up and leave yourself as a Patricia target because Zuko's not going to be able to one-shot this Autocrato. I think you could have gone way up and spirit boost yourself onto the tree, honestly. Get a full team heal block, and then you've got a Patricia AoE that he can't do anything to stop. Because she can just keep inspiring. Okay, he's going for something with the milk. I'm not sure this is going to kill anything in its current state. That fixed damage is going to have to really, really carry. This might be Medring Kyra. I'm not sure what Edgar runs.
Oh, and because
Yeah,
Chris...
the Magic Guard. This is not going to kill Autocrato. I don't think. No. Is it going to TP him into the fog? No.
So because
He guarded. Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have to target him directly. I think it only TPs in an L shape, so you'd have to hope it like gets him here.
It can TP straight if you do it straight. So like if he had just stayed up one.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that was how it worked. I thought it. I was talking with someone who was testing the TPs a while ago, and it sounded like it always TP'd in an L. So Julian's gonna hurt, but unless he gets some godly EE proc, yeah, nothing else is gonna happen.
Yeah, this was just a whole lot of waiting too long for your opportunity.
Yeah, I think the milk should have moved so much sooner. You really wanted that attack buff from the invest, and it did not come forth. Christy's gonna get fogged. She can't move past this tree.
Oh yeah, Cav move into that forest. Yep.
Okay, he moves up now with the AA. That's fine, I guess. Is this gonna kill Patricia? Mercenary Gaming?
Into a guarding
Autocrato, yeah. He's still guarding. It'll dispel it, maybe. Ooh, the Kyra. What healing does Kyra have available right now for the team? She does have the 3C. So I think you just take the 3C.
Probably going with auto first to sword dance.
He Agnes is first. I guess that's fine.
Sissy. When you have 4 actions to spend to your opponent's 2.
Yeah. It doesn't matter too much. This is gonna probably explode from the fixed damage. Not quite, but pretty close. Ooh, Sissy healing the Merc. Merc will carry, I believe.
At bare minimum, he can get into center now.
Mm-hmm.
However much good that will be doing him.
Sissy is not going to tank Kyra if that's the goal. I mean, she does have buffs, I suppose, and she's on terrain, but I think this Patricia into Kyra is going to hurt too much. Especially because she picked up that DI buff from the Agnes 3C.
Oh, 67. No, there's no way.
Man, the didn't get a lot of stacks from that Patricia AoE. Bad luck, I guess. That was significantly closer than I expected. Oh, actually, never mind. There was a bunch of troop ticks trailing. That was not close. Patricia AoE, or not Patricia AoE gaming time, Christiane AoE gaming time. Win by damage with the Floral Realm. This is where you want to run fronting Christie, I swear.
If I had a nickel for every game today that would come down to that, I would have 2 nickels.
All right. GG's.
GG to Edgar.
Yeah, well played. All right, I don't think we have any other Waifu War action coming up, and I do actually need to like go work on
Go
dinner
think
this
about
time.
dinner. Oh my gosh, it's 6:30.
Yeah.
I too have to go work on dinner.
So I'll see you guys around for hopefully not another stream today. This has been a lot, but a stream soon.
Thanks as always.